What's up guys, Tamarakshan here. One of the factors that's hyped to increase with the BS6 update is the mileage. And till now, it's 100% true because of all the vehicles we could conduct a mileage test, they all got better mileage than their BS4 variants. And this time, we are checking one of the most loved and famous scooters available in India, which is the Activa, and specifically its new BS6 version, which is the Activa 6G. So when we do a mileage test, we do try to create a real life scenario instead of just riding the scooter or bike in economy speed. To give you an overview of what we're going to do, the test has 5 sections. 1. The initial full tank fill, short casual ride, and ending the ride for that day. Second step is done the very next day, and it started with the economy speed ride. The third step is the highway ride, the fourth one is the traffic ride, and the fifth one is the final casual ride and the last fuel fill. And here we started the test after 6 PM on Feb 29th. And here one of the things to note first is that the new Activa 60 doesn't have a digital speedometer in both the variants, so you're not getting a trip meter section here, and hence we need to keep an eye on the odometer. Here, based on the test pattern we plan to do, the first thing to do is to head over to a petrol pump and fill up the tank to full. And that's how we started the test. Here the tank capacity of the Activa 6G is 5.3 liters, and for this filling, well, you don't need to note down how much liter of petrol was needed, but what you need to note down is the odometer reading. And after filling, as you can see, the odometer reading is 18 kilometers. So that's our baseline. And here, based on our plan, since the light was getting dull, I just rode for a couple of kilometers and then I headed home. And by the time I reached home, the odometer reading, as you can see, is approximately 21 kilometers. And here the first step is done, and we resumed the test the very next day with the second step, which is riding for approx 15 minutes at economy speed range. Now the time is 6:45 AM, and for this step, I did try to ride in a speed range between 30 to 50 km per hour. Now please do note, I didn't stress the engine, nor did I try to accelerate and apply sudden brakes. So all those things which will lead to fuel consumption was avoided. And after hitting the approx 15-minute mark, we moved on to the third section in our test, which is riding in the highway. Now here, what our plan is to ride in an open road at a speed of 60 above and try to keep a speed above that, then at a couple of instances, apply brake in a controlled manner. Here while conducting this test, the max speed we could hit was 80 plus. This test was done for approx 15 minutes, and then we moved on to the fourth section of our test. And this time, the plan is to create a traffic riding situation. So here, what I did is just ride at a very slow speed, then take a small halt, then again just move a bit at slow speed, and stop again, and just repeat the same thing again and again. So this was done for approx 10 minutes, and after that, the final test. And that's just a casual ride, where I try to occasionally do a quick acceleration, then just apply brake, and at times ride at economy speed, and also at times just hit that 60 plus mark. And after doing that, again for approx 10 minutes, I did head over to the petrol pump to fill up the tank again. And here when I reached the pump, the odometer reading was 50 kilometers. Now that's a good reading because now it's easy to calculate the distance we rode. And this time, we surely need to keep an eye on the amount of petrol filled because since this is the full tank mileage calculation method, we need this value. And we did note it down, and it's 0.54 liters. And now it's time for the calculation. Well, we know that the odometer reading before the final filling was 50 kilometers and the odometer reading before the first fill was 18 kilometers. So the distance traveled for this test is 32 kilometers. And we also know the amount of petrol filled during second fill is 0.54 liters. So for calculating the mileage, we just divide the distance covered by the amount of petrol needed for the second fill. And the value we got as mileage is approximately 59.26 km per liter. And that number is a very surprising one and also a very good one. It's because we did do a mileage test for the new 2020 Dio, and for that, the mileage was approximately 58.33 km per liter. And here the new Activa is showing a slightly better number. Now please do note, for this test, we did try to create a real life pattern, but still most of the rough riding patterns were eliminated. And also like always, this number is just for a rough reference because mileage can always vary based on riding conditions and also the way we ride. But still during day-to-day use, if you ride without stressing the engine much, then you can expect a mileage in this range with maybe a plus or minus 2 difference. Well, from this test, what I did observe and also I like is that these new BS6 engines are surely the update we needed. Performance has improved and that was noticeable during my testing, and also the refinement is much better, and on top of all that, the mileage has surely improved a lot. Honda's claim is 10% improvement, and I think that's true. Now before ending the video, I would like to thank Vahini Honda Kollam for providing me with this test ride vehicle, and it's because of that I could conduct the mileage test and hence this video was possible. But like always, this video is by no means a sponsored or a paid one. And no one was given any pre-approval copy of this video nor any copy approval rights. Everyone is seeing this video for the first time only after this video went live in YouTube. And also guys, thanks a ton for watching and also all the support. It's because of each and every one of you we are able to produce such contents, and therefore like always, if you like this video, please do hit the like button, and if you're not subscribed to the channel, a sub is much appreciated. See you again in the next video. Till then, bye and always ride safe.